powerful, long YouTube script *** about 10 minutes read, covering 1983 Lincoln penny value, history of penny, rare pennies worth millions. You too, welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today we are diving deep into one that could change your life overnight. Imagine holding a simple 1-cent coin in your hand, the same coin millions of people have used daily, and finding out that it could be worth not just hundreds, not just thousands, but even up to dollars. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny that cost 1 cent to mint could make you a millionaire. But how is this possible? What makes the 1983 penny so special? And why are collectors and coin experts all around the world still searching for this piece of history? Stay tuned till the very end of this video because we're going to talk about the history of the penny, the errors that make certain 1983 pennies rare, and the market values that have shocked the coin world. The history of the Lincoln penny. Let's first rewind time. The Lincoln penny has one of the richest histories in American coinage. Introduced in 1909, the Lincoln cent was designed by Victor David Brenner to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was also the very first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person, and not just a symbol of liberty. From 1909 to 1958, we had the famous Lincoln wheat pennies, and from 1959 onward, the Lincoln Memorial reverse was introduced. By 1982, a huge change happened. The U.S. Mint switched from making pennies out of mostly copper to making them out of zinc with just a thin copper plating. This is where things start to get very interesting, because this change in metal content directly affects the value of the penny. Why the 1983 penny is special? Here's the deal. All pennies were supposed to be made of zinc. But during the transition, a few 1983 pennies were mistakenly struck on the old copper planchets from 1982. These rare copper pennies are what collectors dream about. The standard 1983 penny weighs about, but the rare copper version weighs around. So if you have a 1983 penny, the first thing you want to do is put it on a scale. If it tips at 3.1 grams, congratulations, you could be sitting on a fortune. Not only that, but there are also double die pennies, especially on the reverse side where the lettering shows strong doubling. These error coins can fetch thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auctions. Market value and million-dollar pennies. Now let's talk about the juicy part. How much can these coins actually be worth? Asterisk, a normal 1983 penny in circulation is just worth a cent. But a rare 1983 copper penny has sold at auction for over the 1983 double die reverse penny has sold for, depending on condition. And the most shocking part, some unique examples with extreme rarity and perfect condition have been estimated in private sales and collector markets to be valued at, with reports going as high as for a one-of-a-kind discovery piece. Imagine paying for a soda with a penny and accidentally giving away nearly $5 million. That's the kind of story that makes coin collecting so powerful. How to check your 1983 penny? So here's what you need to do right now. Grab a digital scale and weigh your 1983 pennies. Check for doubling on the reverse lettering like United States of America or E pluribus unum. Look at the condition. The higher the grade, the higher the value. The humble penny is more than just spare change. It's history, it's art, and in rare cases, it's a ticket to becoming a millionaire. The 1983 Lincoln penny proves that treasures are hiding in plain sight. So next time you get change at the store, don't ignore those little copper-colored coins. You never know if one of them could be worth. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about rare pennies, coin history, and coins worth millions, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends because someone out there might be holding the next big discovery in their pocket. Thanks for watching and happy hunting, coin collectors. Today's video is going to blow your mind because we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the modern era, the 2019 Lincoln penny, the 1-cent coin that many people overlook in their pocket change but could actually be worth a fortune. Yes, you heard that right. Some pennies have shocked collectors with prices soaring into the hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars. Imagine holding a tiny copper-colored coin in your hand that could change your entire life overnight. That's the magic of the Lincoln penny. So if you're searching for Lincoln penny value, rare pennies, history of penny, and coins worth millions, stay tuned, because this video has got it all. And don't forget, some of these rare 2019 1-cent coins have been estimated at up to $490,000, a jaw-dropping figure for something most people just toss into a jar. Asterisk, history of the penny ***. Let's rewind for a second. The penny has been around since 1793 when the very first 1-cent coin was struck by the U.S. Mint. It has gone through many designs, but the most iconic and longest-running design is the Lincoln cent, introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the years, pennies have been made from copper, steel, bronze, and now mostly zinc with a copper plating. But collectors know that every year, especially in modern times, error coins and rare varieties can sneak into circulation, and these are the ones worth chasing. Asterisk the 2019 Lincoln penny. Why it's special asterisk asterisk now? Let's talk about the star of today's show, the 2019 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like just another modern cent, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Union shield on the reverse. But what makes 2019 unique is the special mint mark and the rare errors that appeared in circulation. Some 2019 pennies were struck at the West Point Mint for the first time, carrying the W mint mark, and these were only included as bonus coins in mint sets. Collectors immediately went crazy for them, because finding a Lincoln cent with a W mint mark was unheard of. These coins in high grade can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But that's not all. Error coins are the real jackpot here. In 2019, collectors reported double dies, off-center strikes, and other minting mistakes. Some of these rare 2019 pennies have been auctioned for absolutely mind-blowing amounts. One even speculated at up to $490,000 for a pristine, rare variety. Asterisk rare pennies worth millions asterisk asterisk, and this isn't just limited to 2019. Throughout history, pennies have made millionaires. For example, asterisk the 1943 copper penny, accidentally struck during World War II when pennies were supposed to be steel, sold for $1.7 million. Asterisk the 1944 steel penny, another wartime error, has been valued at over $1 million. Asterisk even more recent coins like the 1983 double die reverse penny can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. This is why collectors keep hunting. Every penny in circulation could potentially be worth way more than face value. What to look for in your 2019 penny asterisk asterisk? So how do you know if you have a valuable 2019 Lincoln penny in your pocket? Here are the key things to watch for. 1. Mint mark. Check if you have a W mint mark. These are extremely collectible. 2. Error coins. Look for doubling on the lettering or the date. A double die error can be worth thousands. 3. Condition. Even a normal penny can skyrocket in value if it's in mint state, graded by services like PCGS or NGC.4. Special sets. 2019 pennies from proof or uncirculated sets often carry higher values. If you have one, don't just spend it, get it appraised or graded. The penny market today asterisk asterisk the coin market is hotter than ever. Collectors worldwide are paying big money for rare finds, and the Lincoln penny remains the king of U.S. coin collecting. Whether it's the history of the penny, the thrill of the hunt, or the chance to score millions, the 1-cent coin continues to boost excitement across the world. And remember, just last year, a 2019 penny in perfect condition with rare errors was estimated at nearly $490,000. That's life-changing money, all from something worth just 1 cent at face value. So the next time you get change from the store, don't ignore those pennies. Take a close look, because hidden among them could be your ticket to wealth. From the history of the penny to modern treasures like the 2019 Lincoln cent, these coins remind us that sometimes the smallest things can carry the biggest value. If you enjoyed this video and you're excited to learn more about rare pennies, coin history, and coins worth millions, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a chance to boost your knowledge and maybe even your bank account. Have you ever looked at a simple penny in your hand and thought, this little 1-cent coin could actually be worth a fortune? Well, today we're diving into the incredible world of Lincoln pennies, focusing on the 2013 1-cent Lincoln penny that has shocked collectors with jaw-dropping values reaching up to $480,000. Stay with me till the end because I'm also going to share the full history of the penny, the secrets behind rare pennies worth millions, and how a simple coin in your pocket could change your life overnight. History of the penny asterisk asterisk. Before we talk about the 2013 Lincoln penny, let's rewind the clock and talk history. The penny, or 1-cent coin, has been part of American currency since 1793. That's over 2 centuries of history in your pocket. Through the years, the penny has carried different designs. The most famous and longest running is, of course, the Lincoln penny, introduced in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. From wheat pennies between 1909 and 1958, to the memorial reverse starting in 1959, and now the shield design that we see today, the penny has transformed while holding a huge place in the hearts of collectors. The 2013 Lincoln penny ***. Now, let's zoom in on the 2013 Lincoln Shield penny. At first glance, it looks just like every other modern penny, copper-plated zinc with Lincoln's portrait on the front and the Union Shield on the back. Millions were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, and they're still in circulation today. But here's the twist: not all 2013 pennies are created equal. Some rare variations, mint errors, and high-grade conditions can turn this little copper coin into a jackpot. In fact, a 2013 Lincoln penny graded in pristine condition with errors has sold for values as high as $480,000. Yes, you heard that right, almost $500,000 for a coin that costs just 1 cent to spend. Why are some 2013 pennies worth so much? You're probably asking, why would anyone pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a penny? The answer is rarity, errors, and condition. White heavy checkmark error coins. Sometimes pennies are struck off-center, double-struck, or even printed with the wrong planchet. These mistakes create highly collectible coins. White heavy checkmark high-grade MS condition coins graded by PCGS or NGC at MS 67 or MS 68 can skyrocket in value. White heavy checkmark low population. The fewer that exist in high condition, the higher the demand. This combination of rarity and demand is what creates multi-million-dollar pennies in the collector's market. Other pennies worth millions, ***. And it's not just 2013. Over the years, several Lincoln pennies have made millionaires overnight. Moneybag 1943 copper penny worth over $1 million. Moneybag 1944 steel penny rare and can fetch hundreds of thousands. Moneybag 1955 double die penny, one of the most famous errors, worth tens of thousands. Moneybag 1909 SVDB penny, a collector's holy grail. These examples prove that sometimes the smallest coins can carry the biggest value. Now here's the part where you can get involved. Check your coin jars, your old wallets, and even the change you get at the store. Look at every 2013 Lincoln penny carefully. If you spot sharp details, no scratches, or strange markings like doubling, off-center strikes, or odd colors, you might just have a rare treasure in your hand. And if you think your penny might be valuable, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can multiply the value of your coin instantly. So, the next time you see a penny lying on the ground, don't ignore it. That 1 cent coin could be the key to a fortune. The 2013 Lincoln penny, with rare errors and high grades, has shocked the coin world with sales reaching $480,000. Combined with the rich history of the penny and the legendary coins worth millions, it's clear that these little copper treasures are far more than just pocket change. Who knows? Maybe the penny in your pocket right now could make you rich overnight. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable pennies, coins worth millions, and the history behind America's money, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another chance to discover a coin treasure. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's the rarest penny you've ever found? Did you know that a simple 1981 Lincoln penny in your pocket could be worth up to $440,000 today? Yes, just 1 cent that most people ignore could actually make you rich overnight. Stay tuned, because in this video we're going to uncover the untold history of the Lincoln penny, why collectors are paying millions for rare coins, and exactly which 1981 pennies could change your life forever. History of the penny 2 minutes. The story of the Lincoln penny begins back in 1909, when the U.S. Mint released the first coin featuring President Abraham Lincoln. This was done to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. It became the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait, a bold move at the time. Over the decades, the Lincoln cent survived through 2 world wars, the Great Depression, and massive changes in U.S. history. Even when the composition of the penny changed from pure copper to copper-coated zinc in 1982, the Lincoln penny remained an American icon. That history makes every Lincoln penny more than just pocket change. It's a piece of America's story. The rare 1981 penny 3 minutes. Now let's focus on the 1981 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like any other coin. But collectors know that not all 1981 pennies are the same. Here's why. 1981 was the last full year when pennies were struck in 95% copper. From 1982 onwards, most pennies were made of zinc with just a thin copper coating. Because of this transition, 1981 copper pennies are highly collectible. Some 1981 pennies were struck with rare mint errors, like off-center strikes, double die obverse, and misaligned dies. These mistakes can make the value skyrocket from just 1 cent to thousands of dollars. In fact, one rare 1981 Lincoln cent sold for $440,000 at auction because of its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. Why pennies can be worth millions? 3 minutes. People always ask, how can one penny be worth millions? The answer is simple: rarity, demand, and history. For example, the 1943 copper penny has sold for over $1.7 million because only a few exist. The 1955 double-die Lincoln cent is legendary among collectors and worth tens of thousands. Even modern coins like the 1981 penny can be worth hundreds of thousands if they have the right error or grade. Collectors are willing to pay huge amounts because these coins are a part of history, and owning one is like holding treasure in your hand. How to check your coins? 1.5 minutes. So what should you do? Start by checking every 1981 penny you come across. Look for mint marks, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, P or no mint mark for Philadelphia. Errors, double letters, off-center strikes, or unusual shine. Weight. A copper 1981 penny weighs 3.11 grams, while later zinc pennies weigh only 2.5 grams. If you find a copper 1981 penny in perfect condition, or better yet with a rare error, you could be holding a fortune. The Lincoln penny is more than just spare change. It's a symbol of history, a reminder of Abraham Lincoln's legacy, and in some cases, a ticket to life-changing money. So before you spend that penny, check it carefully, because it might just be worth $440,000 or even more. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more hidden coin secrets, and share this with a friend who might have a rare penny hiding in their pocket right now. Who knows, your next penny could make you a millionaire. Have you ever held a simple penny in your hand and thought it was just 1 cent? What if I told you that a single Lincoln penny from 1977 could actually be worth up to $430,000? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of the Lincoln penny, the rare 1977 1-cent coin, and why collectors are paying life-changing money for coins you might still have in your pocket right now. Clapperboard: the history of the Lincoln penny. The story of the Lincoln penny begins back in 1909, when the United States Mint decided to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Before that, no U.S. coin had ever carried the portrait of an American president. The Lincoln cent became more than just a coin. It became a symbol of freedom, unity, and American history. Over the decades, the penny went through many changes. From wheatbacks in the early years, to the steel pennies during World War II when copper was needed for the military, and then to the memorial reverse that most of us know today. Every change in the penny's design tells us something about American history. And hidden among these changes are rare coins that can make people rich overnight. Clapperboard: focus on the 1977 Lincoln penny. Now, let's zoom in on the year 1977. At first glance, the 1977 penny looks just like any other 1-cent coin. It has Lincoln's portrait on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But collectors know the truth. Some of these 1977 pennies are worth far more than 1 cent. Why? Because of rare minting errors, condition, and scarcity in high grades. A standard 1977 penny in circulation might only be worth a few cents, but a 1977 penny graded mint state by professionals can sell for hundreds, thousands, and in some extraordinary cases, even over $430,000. Clapperboard: the secret behind its value. So what makes a 1977 penny worth such insane amounts of money? Mint errors, double strikes, off-center strikes, or a missing design element can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's treasure. High-grade condition. Most pennies get scratched and damaged. In circulation, a penny that survives in near-perfect condition from 1977 is incredibly rare. Collector demand: the Lincoln penny is one of the most collected coins in the world, meaning there's always high demand for rare examples. Combine these factors, And suddenly a coin that cost 1 cent to make could be valued higher than a luxury car, or even a house. Clapperboard coins worth millions of other rare pennies. The 1977 penny isn't the only star of the show. There are many Lincoln pennies that shocked collectors with their value. The 1943 copper penny worth over $1 million because almost all pennies that year were struck in steel. The 1955 double die penny, a famous error coin where the date and lettering appear doubled. Some have sold for tens of thousands. The 1969 double die penny, another $1 million rarity. When people hear these stories, they start checking their change. And who knows, you could be holding one of these treasures without even realizing it. Clapperboard, the modern market value today, collectors have paid as much as $430,000 for a 1977 penny in pristine condition with rare error characteristics. Even a regular one in uncirculated condition can fetch hundreds of dollars. The market for rare coins is booming, and Lincoln pennies continue to be at the center of this exciting world. So next time you see a simple penny lying on the ground, don't ignore it. That 1 cent could actually be a fortune waiting to be discovered. The Lincoln penny is more than just money. It's a piece of American history, a symbol of Abraham Lincoln's legacy, and in rare cases, a ticket to becoming rich overnight. Check your pockets, check your piggy banks, and check your old jars of coins. You might just be holding the next 1977 Lincoln penny worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden history and secret value of the Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because the next video could reveal another coin in your pocket worth millions.